All right, everybody. It is near the end of the day for me, at least the end of me streaming free agency. And overall, it's been a pretty slow day across the league. There have been some notable happenings, but Seahawks wise, it has been completely dead. About the only thing that's happened today is that Laken Tomlinson signed with the Texans, which normally I make a video when the Seahawks lose a player to free agency, but that one just felt like such a no-brainer. I decided I wasn't even going to do that. So really nothing's going on except a couple more players people might have wanted have come off the board. And unfortunately, the one conversation driver has been conversations around whether or not the ownership is preventing the team from being willing to open up the checkbooks at all. And if they're setting up to maybe sell the team in the near future and are acting accordingly, but they have a general manager that isn't willing to completely acquiesce to that, but is, of course, forced to at least partially. So if that all sounded very complicated to you, then we might make a separate video on that later. I don't want to talk about that at the moment. I do want to talk about one thing that just came out. It's the closest thing we have to Seahawks news today, and it's also really the only thing I would qualify as good news. The NFL has announced the official compensatory picks for every team, and the Seahawks do indeed have 3 picks. So I know it's not on screen, but I'll go ahead and read it off here. This is from John Boyle. I also saw it from Corbin Smith. We have a round 4 pick, which is number 137 overall. We have a round 5 pick, 172 overall, and round 5, 175 overall. Now, for most of the offseason, people have been working with the assumption that we would be getting a 4th, a 5th, and a 6th. As it turns out, we have gotten a 4th and 2/5, which is, I mean, it's better, right? It's good. I'm not going to say this is a earth shaker, but picking in the 5th is better than picking in the 6th. It is. I don't think I need to explain why. So this is pretty this is a pretty good thing. I mean, it happened mostly because Bobby Wagner had such a good season. Originally, his contract was only going to give us a 6th, but we ended up getting the 5th out of it. So, I mean, it can only help. It can only help. And again, on a day like today, anything that pushes the needle even slightly in our favor is a positive thing. Now, one thing I want to remind everybody, it has been assumed for much of this offseason that the Seahawks were going to get these 3 picks. So if you've seen a mock draft, particularly most of my mock drafts, they had those picks there. So no, it doesn't mean we suddenly have 3 more picks than we thought. We just have the 3 picks that we thought we would have, and one of them is better than we thought it would be. So no, this doesn't mean we have a ton of picks now. We still have, I think we have 10 picks, maybe it's 11. So understand that this isn't drastically changing anything from the prior assumptions. It's just making it official. All right. See you guys later. Go Hawks. We still have another about a little less than an hour and a half to go before I turn the stream off, but it's hard to expect much of anything to happen when there's been nothing so far. All right. Go Hawks.